school. Tonight, you are in for a treat as our first graders present the first grade folk song extravaganza. And before we get started, I just want to explain a little bit about tonight's show. Tonight we'll be showcasing part of our curriculum for first grade, what our students have been doing for the last couple months, and namely that is to be working with folk songs that are pentatonic. And pentatonic means they have only 5 notes. Most of the pentatonic folk songs that we work with come from the North American folk song tradition, especially from the United States of America, of course. And every class will present one of these pentatonic folk songs. Also, in learning about folk songs, they have been exploring what children in other countries might be singing. So each class will present a different folk song, each from a different country. You will see in the first song for each class, which is the pentatonic folk song, that they are able to accompany themselves on the barred instruments. That's a pitched instrument, a xylophone, set up very similar to a piano. And they are specifically playing something called a drone. It's basically like the bass guitar of the xylophone world. They're playing that bass part to accompany those songs. And that's key, that they can accompany themselves on a steady beat. You will also see some dramatization going on in the front of the stage. And because the students have created these from their wonderful minds, I will provide some interpretations as the evening goes on, in case you are unsure of what your son or daughter exactly is doing on stage. First up, I'd like to invite Mrs. Bellows' class to the stage. I would also like to encourage you to look inside your program as the evening goes on. We are using mics on stage, but sometimes it might be a little bit hard to decipher what they are singing, so there are lyrics inside the page. We are very familiar with what their songs are about, but if you are not, I'm hoping the combination of the explanation of the dramatizations plus the lyrics inside can answer all your questions. So, without further ado, Mrs. Bellow's class, and their first song is called Little Tommy Tucker. As they get set up for their second song, I will now read to you the notes that they told to me. Tommy points to himself and sings, because he is Tommy Tucker. The servers of the bread and butter are confused. They decide to give him bread and butter. The silverware guy says, "No, Tommy, you cannot be trusted with a knife." And then Tommy, who has no wife, is chased by 3 lovely brides. Next up, Mrs. Bell's class will present a folk song from Costa Rica about little chickens. This is called All the Little Chicks Sing. How about another big round of applause? Next, we're going to bring Mrs. Council's first grade class to the stage. Their song tonight, their first song tonight is called Tom. Okay, for our last three songs, if we have folks in the audience who know these, particularly America the Beautiful, please feel free to sing along with us. This is not an exclusive singing event. Our next song is called Proud to Be a Wolf, and it is our Winding Creek School song. We use America the Beautiful and our school song, Proud to Be a Wolf, at all of our flagpole ceremonies, which happen different times during the year, where the whole school comes out. And in kindergarten, we learn them, but in first grade, we really work on knowing these two songs so that our first graders can sing with the older grades and can know those songs for future years. So here's our school song, Proud to Be a Wolf. We have one more song for you tonight, but before we do, a few minor notes. you might be wondering, after this amazing display of folk song knowledge, what will first graders be learning for the remainder of the year? First grade is a humongous curriculum year for music students at Winding Creek. Next, they're going to start learning rhythm notation. So that is the foundations for reading music. They're going to learn to read rhythms with quarter notes and eighth notes and quarter rests. They won't add pitch to that yet, like a piano student might, but they'll be able to play those rhythms on unpitched instruments like drums and wood blocks and triangles, and will eventually transfer those to pitched instruments like the xylophones. They'll also be learning about solfege, which, if you've ever seen The Sound of Music, is, of course, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which will assist them in singing and also being able to learn songs themselves, sight sing different music. Finally, towards the end of the year, they will take songs like they did in the concert, and instead of just playing the steady beat accompaniment, they will learn to actually play those melodies, exactly what their voice would sing. I have a few thank yous tonight. If you would help me to thank our fantastic administration, Mrs. Hall, who's here with us tonight, and also our principal, Mr. Bull. Our great administration and also our great PTO has been always very supportive of our music program and has made possible a lot of these things. I would ask our first grade students and also our audience to give our wonderful first grade teachers and paras a big round of applause for their help tonight. And finally, I know from some personal testimony that more than a few of you have heard the same song at dinner over and over. So first graders, give your moms and dads a big round of applause. New songs starting tomorrow. Promise, no more Little Tommy Tucker at the dinner table. For our final song, we will do a folk song from Ghana in West Africa. The song uses vocables, which are syllables that are sung for fun. They have no meaning. So if it sounds like they're singing about delicious Kool-Aid, it is purely a coincidence. The words of the song have no meaning. Here is Che Che Kool-Aid. My friend Ayana says you have to sing now. So, The words are very easy, so you don't have to know them from memory. But let's do a little practice. Echo, please. Che, che, hule. How they do? Alright, they say you can continue. Che, che, kopisa.
Che, che, kopisa.
Kopisa langa.
Kopisa langa.
Kaka shilanga.
Kaka shilanga.
Whoops, alila.
Whoops, alila.
In the practice, I'm sure you've heard the songs many times. And certainly we want to thank Mr. Santulli for one, encouraging our musical and for sharing his musical talents with our first graders right from the very start. Thank you, Mr. Santulli. Parents, we are going to ask that you wait till all students are off to the sides with their teachers, and then you can collect them on the sides. And also, if you wouldn't mind, please helping us with the chairs and stacking them in tens. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming out tonight, and thank you for sharing this evening with us. Your knowledge of geometry and patterns. And boys and girls, do you know that geometry is something that we learn in the upper grades as well? I gave awards out for geometry earlier today. So our first award for math is Matthew Brown. Our science award is for magnificent knowledge about matter. So this is a very solid science award. Nicole Morales. Our Language Arts Award is for applying spelling patterns in writing. Ayana Green. Our Reading Award is for improvement in sight word recognition and decoding skills. That means she can figure out the words even if she doesn't know them. Kylie Brown. Our Spelling Award is for excellence in spelling. Haley McCarthy. Our Social Studies Award is for someone who demonstrates marvelous math skills. So if you want to go somewhere, this is the person to ask. Kylie Stover. We do have an AR award. As you know, we do have a program in reading called Accelerated Reader. And this year, we are giving each student a personal reading goal. And this student has achieved or surpassed it. And this student is Dylan Shaver. Okay, let's give one more round of applause for the fellow class. Boys and girls, let's see a big smile for those pictures. Big smile, show some teeth. Thank you, boys and girls.